So today for this particular section that I'm planning to hike, I can use my electric bicycle and ride into the trailhead and then hike out to where I park my car. Then later on at the end of the day, I can drive my car in and pick up the bicycle. So that will save me about 2/3 of the trip instead of doing double like the previous trips that I did. Maybe cut my time down by a couple hours, maybe 1.5 hours or 2 hours. Well, today I start out at Pashubbe Trailhead and going toward Big Cedar. It's about 3.8 miles, and then if I still have enough time, I will continue the next section about 1.5 miles. So next time I will be hiking the winding staircase. That's gonna be one tough hike. So I want to, if I still have enough time today, I will hike a little bit of it, so that way I can cut down the length for that next section, because it looks to be one of the toughest hike of all this trail right here. When I first came in the trailhead, I met a hunter from Salazar, Oklahoma. He was scouting for bear, and we talked about bear hunting and deer hunting a little bit. This area looks to be a nice habitat for deer and also bear, because I have seen bear signs before during my hike. Bear tracks in the mud, and then bears turning over the logs to look for insects. So that's some good intel for hunting. Today, for this hike, I can take my electric bicycle and ride it in to Pashubbe Trailhead. It took about 17 minutes. It doesn't look that long from the map, but it took me 17 minutes to ride from Big Cedar all the way into this trailhead and hike out there. And then later on, I will drive my car in here and pick up the bike. Today the weather is not too bad, in the mid 80s. It looks to be cool for the rest of the next week also. Well, I saw on the map there's a shelter in here. Well, let's come take a look. A metal roof shelter. Anybody home? Knock, knock. No. There's some strings to hang clothes and stuff. A tarp, shovel, broom. There's probably medical kit in here. Let me take a look. How you open it? How do you open it? Oh, right there. You don't want to tuck your hand in there like that. You know, Black Widow or something in there, but oh, looks to be like a logbook, like a notebook that people pass in here and then write out your diary and stuff. Pashubbe, I was saying Pashubbe. Pack in, pack out. Yep. Picnic table. Also a grill. Pashubbe shelter. Good for the winter when people do long hike, have a place to stop and take a break. All right, I'm gonna get out of here and keep hiking. So the other day I was looking to this power line path from over there, and now I'm standing right in the middle of it. It goes a long way past that mountain and go to the other side of town, Hodgen, Oklahoma. Well, I have been hiking for a little bit now, and I just checked the map, and I'm about maybe close to 1/3 of the way of 3.3 miles. So I'm about 1 mile in, and somehow I was tracing on my map, and then somehow it shut off and lost all the trace points of my hike. So I have to start somewhere in the middle, so it will not connect from the last finish point. So it's gonna look a little bit weird when I finish this section. So there's a gap not connecting from the last point to this section, but oh well, that's just around 1 mile. Maybe one day I will come back and just hike that little section just for fun. It is a little bit uphill now. And I think I'm in a different mountain now. It's called Rough Mountain. It's not as high as Ridge Mountain, but still have some elevation to climb. Not too bad, but not that easy either. I have crossed a couple of logging roads like this already. They seem to be well maintained. People can ride their bike in little ways to go hunt and stuff. Overcast day, which is not too bad. A little bit humid, but it's manageable. A man-made pond on the mountain for wildlife. Another man-made pond. This one looks to be a little bit cleaner than the previous one. Oh, frogs. That's a lot of frogs. On top of the mountain also. Campsite with a night bench. I am about 2/3 of the way to Big Cedar Trailhead, and my map just crashed again and I lost all the tracing points of my path. So I don't know, today is just that map just acting up. It crashed on me twice. I guess I just have to go home and connect all the dots by myself. It's not gonna look naturally at your movement through the trail, but then I have to do it anyways because it crashed on me twice. And I'm ways in, a little bit ways in the path, so I'm not gonna come back and hike it again, just to show it on the map. Right now I'm descending down the hill, so I guess it's descending all the way to the highway 259, and then at highway 259 is Big Cedar Trailhead, and I plan to hike up a little bit more toward winding staircase to cut down a little bit section for the next hike, because I think the little portion that I try to hike toward that way is not too steep, but then the rest of the way will be steep, so I try to cut it down a little bit. That way that I don't have to do one long hike. for the next section. I think the total length for that section from Big Cedar to Winding Staircase, it's like more than 5 miles one way. 5 point something, 5.3, 5.5. I'm not sure, I have to look it up again. Interesting. An oak tree and a pine tree made it together, and it looks like the oak tree is eating inside the pine tree. They share the same nutrition from the ground, but pine tree is more acidic and oak tree is more what the opposite of acidic, base. It's more sweet. Pine tree is more kind of like sour, and they made it together right there. Interesting. Now I can hear cars driving out in the highway, so I'm pretty close to the trailhead. Quarter mile maybe. Okay, I'm at the power line path, so I'm pretty close to the trailhead already, around a couple hundred yards, maybe 200-300 yards, and then I will get to Big Cedar Trailhead. From there, I will hike up to the next campground. Well, right now I'm at the Big Cedar Trailhead, and I will cross Highway 259 to the other side to winding staircase. I'm seeing that my car is still the only one at the parking lot. I'm gonna stop there, have some quick snack, and then hike another mile and a half, I hope. Last time I measured on the app, it was about 1.5 or 1.3, something like that. But it's just an estimate, because there's an elevation change, so you never know. It could be longer than that or shorter. Who knows? Here's the trail. But then I will stop by my car and have a quick snack, and then go from there. This section right here on the information board, it says bike is allowed, but I don't think I want to take my bike down this path right here. Really rocky, and I think the trail goes along Big Creek. At least there's water available. Not bad. Well, the first portion for from Big Cedar Trailhead to winding staircase. It's not too bad. It goes along the Big Creek. Then the trail is more defined on this section. It's not overgrown like some other previous section. There's a nice campground out there next to the creek. I think there's a dirt road that lead to this campground. I'm not sure if this is the campground that I was talking about earlier or a different one, but maybe the other campground is further up. I think it's Johnson Campground or something. I have to look it up again. This section is not too bad, but it's just that the path is down on the hillside, so it blocks the wind, blocks the breeze. So it's a little bit more humid down here, so I'm sweating a little bit more. And plus, I think I did 3.3 miles on the last section from Pashubbe to Big Cedar, and now I'm about 1 mile in. So a little bit over 4 miles already for the day. The trail is not too steep. Small hills here and there, but not too bad compared to the other previous sections. And I would drop down a drainage right here, and then from the map I think there's one place that will have rocks exposed. I want to see how it is. I think I'm gonna drop down onto this drainage right here, and I will be going up to the face of the other mountain, and right there's one small section that the trail walked through exposed rocks. Let's see how it looks like. Okay, here we go. Getting close to the coast rocks on the face of the mountain. That little climb makes me a little bit tired too, but here it is. It's like a river of rocks. How cool is that? just like water runs down from the mountain and carries all the dirt away and then expose all the rocks. Must be a long time ago during the Ice Age or something, when there was a glacier, and then when the glacier melted, and then the water just carried away all the dirt and leaving behind all the rocks. The trail keeps hugging the side of the mountain, and then down there's a drainage. Big creek is down there. A little bit humid. I think I'm about maybe quarter mile to the campsite, and then from the campsite I will use the Forest Service road to get back to the highway Oklahoma 259, and then from there walk down a little bit to get to Big Cedar Trailhead. Not too far, maybe 200 yards walking on the side. Oh, birds or something is on the side of the freeway. I'll be the hitchhiker for a little bit. And funny thing is, not too far away there's a detention center, and there's signs on the road saying that do not pick up hitchhikers because they may be escaped inmates. So I guess I will be an escaped inmate for a little bit. I'm getting pretty close to the campsite. I guess it's up the hill right here, somewhere up there. See what the sign say. Red Spring, so I guess to a different trail that way. But the campsite is up here somewhere. After that curve right there, we'll get to the campsite. So it was 2.1 miles to back to Big Cedar, and then winding staircase that way, 4.7 miles, and then this the Forest Service road that I was talking about. That I will ride my bike in here next time, and then how I got that way, I will park my car at the winding staircase trailhead, and then ride my bike down and get right here and hike up that way. At the freeway, the road doesn't look wide enough for my car to go in, but I guess it's wide enough. I will walk out this way to see any obstacles that will prevent my car to go all the way in here. But look at the campground real quick. So, well, I thought it's a established campground, but I guess it's not. It's just primitive as well. Just people stack rocks together and camp right here. Yeah, that's some pretty steep rocks right there for my car to get all the way in. It's lifted a little bit, but it's not high enough, I don't think. I don't want to damage my well, my SUV, not my car, but pretty steep right there. Look at that boulder right next to the road.